So hello everyone, once again welcome back to our channel English Grammar and Literature World. In today's video we are going to cover some important questions from synonym, and this class will be special synonym practice set 3. In our earlier classes we have completed total synonym practice set 1 and synonym practice set 2, and these all questions are based on previous year questions of various competitive exams like SSC, CGL, CSSL, MTS and state competitive exams. Also, if you are preparing for exams like bank, railway, then this video will be very informative and very crucial. So let's begin today's class. So look at the first one. What is the synonym of the word extravagant? So the word extravagant means spending excessively or being very lavish, luxurious and costly without concern for saving money. Okay, so the word extravagant means lavish, luxurious and costly. Understand? So here the correct answer is option B, and that is lavish. The word lavish means someone who is very luxurious, very expensive person. Next, synonym of the word futile. So the word futile means having no useful result or purpose, making an effort that is ineffective or completely useless. The word futile means useless, okay, or you can say having no result. So here the correct answer is option D, and that is useless. Look, useful, helpful and effective, these are totally inappropriate and antonymous to the word futile. Okay, next, synonym of the word haughty. So this one is very important. So the word haughty describes someone who behaves proudly and arrogantly. Okay, so the word haughty means one kind of arrogant or proud. So that is called actually haughty. So the correct synonym of the word is option C, and that is arrogant. Humble, friendly and modest, these are totally inappropriate and also antonymous of the word haughty. Next, synonym of the word intrepid. So the word intrepid means brave and fearless. Brave and fearless, especially when facing danger, difficulties or challenging situations without hesitation. So look at the options. Here option A, fearless, is the correct synonym of the word intrepid. Timid, weak and cowardly, these are totally inappropriate, also antonymous. That's why we have to eliminate these options. Next, synonym of the word lament. So the word lament means to express deep sorrow, grief or regret over someone's death or an unfortunate event. That is called actually lament. So here the correct answer is option B, mourn. So the word mourn means to express deep sorrow, grief or regret. Okay, so celebrate, laugh and praise are not the correct answers. Next, synonym of the word opaque. The word opaque means not allowing light to pass through, making it impossible to see clearly through the object. So opaque means something is not clear. So look at the options. Here option B, not transparent, is the correct synonym of the word opaque. Look, transparent means something which is very clear. Okay, and bright and shiny, these are totally opposite of the word opaque. So only option B, not transparent, is the correct synonym. Next, the synonym of the word perplex. So this one is also very important, and I think if people know the correct answer, correct meaning of the word perplex. So the word perplex means to confuse or puzzled. Okay, so here look at the options. Option D, confuse, is the correct synonym of the word perplex. Next, what is the synonym of the word profuse? So the word profuse means existing in large amount or quantities, often describing something plentiful. Okay, plentiful or excessive, or you can say overflowing. So look at the options. Here option C, abundant, is the correct answer. The word abundant means plentiful, excessive, overflowing. Okay, so scarce, rare and limited, these are antonyms of the word profuse. That's why we have to eliminate. Next, what is the synonym of the word solemn? So the word solemn means serious and dignified, especially during important formal or emotional occasions. That is called solemn. So the correct answer is option A. Serious is the correct answer, or serious is the correct synonym of the word solemn. Cheerful, funny and excited are not appropriate. Next, synonym of average. So the word average means to shorten a book, speech or piece of writing without changing its main meaning. That is called average. So the word average means to shorten something. Okay, so here option A, shorten, is the correct synonym of the word average. So lengthen, expand and increase, these are totally inappropriate and also antonyms of the word average. Next, so what is the synonym of superfluous? So this one is also very important. So the word superfluous means more than what is needed, making something unnecessary, excessive or redundant. So the word superfluous means unnecessarily. Okay, so here option B, unnecessarily, is the correct answer or correct synonym. Next, synonym of the word jocular. The word jocular means, or jocular describes someone who is cheerful, harmonious, playful and enjoys making jokes or entertain others. So jocular means someone who entertain other. Okay, so you can simply say cheerful or humorous. So here option D, humorous, is the correct synonym of the word jocular. So look at the other options. Serious, sad and angry, these are totally antonyms of the word jocular. That's why we have to eliminate these options. Just only tick option D, humorous, as the correct synonym. Next, synonym of the word fortify. So the word fortify generally means to strengthen, or reinforces physically, mentally or emotionally against any kind of difficulties, attacks or challenges. Okay, so here option B, strengthen, is the correct synonym of the word fortify. Next, the synonym of docile. So the word docile means easy to teach, easy to control or manage, because someone is calm, gentle and obedient. So that is called docile. So now here the correct answer is option A, that is obedient. So the word obedience also suggests easy to teach, easy to control. Okay. So look at the other options. Aggressive, stubborn and violent. Violent. These are totally inappropriate in this sense. So only option A, obedient, is the correct answer. Next, the synonym of assiduous. So the word assiduous means hardworking, careful, or you can say persistent, showing great effort and attention while performing any task. Okay, so option B, diligent, is the correct answer. The word diligence suggests someone who is very hardworking person, someone who is very careful. So lazy, careless and idle are not the correct answer. Next, so next one, the synonym of succinct. So the word succinct means expressed clearly in a few words without unnecessary details while keeping the essential meaning. Okay, so simply the word succinct means expressed clearly. Okay, so here the correct answer is option C, brief, is the correct answer. So here brief also suggests to express the only essential part of something. Okay, express clearly the essential part, the main topic, not roundabout way. That's why lethargy, confusing and detailed are not the correct answer. Next, synonym of the word deleterious. The word deleterious means causing harm, damage or negative effect to people, health, the environment or any situation. Okay, that is called deleterious. So something which is negative in sense. So here option A, harmful, is the correct synonym of the word deleterious. Hopeful, useful and beneficial are not the correct answer. These are totally inappropriate or these are totally antonymous. Next, the synonym of reticent. So the word is very important for any kind of competitive exams. Okay, so reticent means a person who is quiet, reserved or unwilling to reveal thoughts or feeling openly. That is actually reticent. So here option A, reserved, is the correct answer. Friendly, noisy and cheerful, these are opposite in meaning, opposite in sense. So next, synonym of the word recalcitrant. So the word recalcitrant means stubbornly confusing to obey rules, authority or instructions, showing resistant and defiant behavior. Okay, so recalcitrant means resistant and you can say defiant behavior. So here option B, defiant, is the correct answer. The word defiant also suggests one kind of stubbornly refusing to obey rules, authority or instructions, showing one kind of resistant and defiant behavior. Okay, so obedient, gentle and humble, these are antonymous of recalcitrant. Next, what is the synonym of the word abundant? I think there is no need to explain because this one is very important and a very easy one. So the word abundant means existing in large quantities, making something plentiful, ample, and more than enough for need. So the word abundant means plentiful. Okay. You can add extra synonym like ample, more than enough. That is called abundant. So here option B, plentiful, is the correct synonymous of the word abundant. Scarce, empty, and tiny. This suggests not plentiful. Very short. So this is the last one. So look at the question. The synonym of the word benevolence. Is it kindness? Is it hatred? Is it weakness? Or is it dishonest? So what is the correct answer? You have to tell me in the comment section. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. And till then, keep reading, keep writing, and keep watching English Grammar and Literature World. And also, the PDF of this class will be available in our Telegram channel. Link is given in the description. You can join through this link. So have a nice day. Thanks for watching.